Welcome, fellow explorers. Today, I'll be showing you some sights and sounds of Santa Fe, New Mexico. I had an opportunity to do some skiing, hiking, and walking around the city over the few days I stayed there. I flew into Albuquerque, and we drove into Santa Fe, which was located about an hour away. The first couple of days I spent skiing at Ski Santa Fe. It is over 600 acres and contains over 80 ski runs. The base elevation is 10,350 feet, with the peak elevation at 12,075 feet. The trails I skied were over 11,250 feet. I don't pretend to be good at skiing, and my issue seems to be going way too fast for my own good. This is followed by the sudden stop to the use of my body as a snowplow.
Yeah.
If any of you have good tips on controlling one's speed, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Please be kind. I spent some time at the Atalaya Mountain Trail. Starting at St. John's College, the 3-mile ascent to the top started in snow-covered desert. As I left civilization, I found myself alone with only the crunch of the snow beneath my steps. Moments like this are life-affirming, as they may recenter and clear my thoughts.
Hi, Pops. Hi, Pops. Hi.
A wonderful welcome on the trail was the greeting from Kava, Magnus, and Casper. These 3 friendly dogs greeted me with wagging tails and panting mouths. I had a nice conversation with their owner, Rod, who gave me some helpful tips for the trail.
It's a good ways.
He told me at one point there would be a sign giving me an option for a steeper climb or an easier climb. He suggested the steeper climb. The idea behind that is that it would be harder, but it would be shorter. I suppose life sometimes gives you options like that. Intense hardship for a briefer time frame, or a less difficult path for a longer period. I know that, as with this trail and my life, I chose the steeper climb. Which would you choose? Making it to the top, I gazed down over Santa Fe and was delighted with a rewarding view. Coming down off the mountain proved to be a bit more of a challenge. While the hike up made me a tired pup, hiking down made me a sore one. It was a slow go, as I did not bring any kind of shoe spikes or a trekking pole. For this script, I looked up synonyms for the word treacherous and found the following: unreliable, betraying, deceptive, untrustworthy, and ex-wife. All those words describe the trail coming back down. I found that gravity plus momentum plus a nice path made for a harsh mistress. My brother always teases me with the overused phrase, the trail provides. In this case, it did provide a makeshift trekking pole, but only after the steeper descents were completed. So Brian, the trail did provide, just not in a timely manner. Making it back to civilization, I could hear the familiar rumble of vehicles. I was greeted with a snow-turned-to-mud welcome. Walking downtown Santa Fe, I found a quiet capital city. 2 interesting facts about Santa Fe I found were, along with being the highest elevated state capital, it is also the oldest state capital. Santa Fe rings in at just over 7,000 feet above sea level. As far as being the oldest, the city has existed since 1610. That, for history buffs, was 10 years before the Pilgrims arrived. I walked around the Cathedral Basilica of St. Francis. If the purpose of this building's architecture was to make one feel small and direct your thoughts to something grandeur, it did its job completely. It was completed in 1886 and contains the oldest statue of Mary in the United States. We also traveled to Camel Rock one evening. The sun was setting on this site, and seeing this natural formation of the ship of the desert was a grand way to bid good night after exploring Santa Fe. Only being here a few days, I now understand why this state is called the Land of Enchantment. I would love to come back and explore more of this seemingly magical land of yucca flowers and black bears. If you've spent time here, I'd love to hear about the highlights. As always, click the like button. Click, and if you want to make my day, please subscribe. Thank you.